What's up, everybody? Tuesday night, we're back. Another week, another shred. How y'all doing out there? Hope everyone is doing great. I'm doing pretty good myself tonight. Not too shabby. Almost had a technical difficulty earlier, but I figured it out because that's what I do. I figure stuff out all the time. But I appreciate everyone hanging out. We got a lot of songs to cover tonight, most likely. So, see what we get. But what we got in the chat here, we got Stargazer. He said he's here. That's what's up. Star said quality was kind of watery. It might have been for a second there. Part of the sound, I had the volume at a weird level, so maybe that was it. Derailed Taco Tuesday time. What's up, buddy? Good to see you there. How you doing, bro? Zahid Guzik, he says, bravo. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Judy said, hi there. Cooking? Be back soon. No problem, Judy. Tazi in the house says, Rick, I'm listening to your music and watching the game. You're taking any requests. All original. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anything you like. All original, that's right. Thank you, Darrell. Game Over, what's up, buddy? Good to see you there. Bat Mode, appreciate you there, buddy. Jay Buchanan, thank you very much. Vince Sneak said, that was hard. Yeah, buddy. Thank you, Darrell. It's Dark's feeling it. Thank you, buddy. Yoga Priyan, thank you, too. Good to see everyone here. We'll keep the tunes flowing. Turn it back time. Let's turn it back a little bit here. Tonight, I gotta go through a couple of warm-ups, so thanks for hanging out, being patient with me, getting these warm-ups going, because I am cold. But we're gonna get through it, and I appreciate every single one of you hanging out tonight. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. We do videos every day. I go live 5 times a week. This right here is the best community you're gonna find, so check it out, check it out. All right, what we got here? We got that. Painful, thank you so much, buddy. Bat Motor, thank you for subscribing, brother. Eric Rezak, thank you, man. Cheeser's feeling it, thank you, buddy. Maverick in the house, how you doing tonight? Rapal Krishnan, thank you, sir. Thank you, Maverick. Much appreciated. Saturo Gojo, he says, are my eyes playing tricks on me? Depends if you have glasses or not. I don't know. Thaddeus Happick, hello, buddy. Good to see you there. Jonatas Bonfim, thank you, buddy. Jerry Chauvin, hello. Jonatas, muchas gracias, amigo. Thank you, Thaddeus. Sir Cal in the house. He's swinging by to say, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. Says, thankful for another day. You looking happy and healthy. That's right, brother. Appreciate you there. Caretaker, thank you. Thank you, Grant. Callie in the house. I said, I'll stay here in my box just lurking and loving. There you go, Callie. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing good. Mike, how you doing out there? It's dark. Thank you so much, buddy. Beavis said, what? How the F do you play that good? I don't know. Probably a lot of time and dedication, my friend. A lot of time and dedication. A lot of people don't have that kind of time and dedication that I did when I was a kid, but I feel it, man. Dean Wiseman in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you tonight. Thank you, George, for subscribing. Caretaker, thank you as well for subscribing. Donna Pugh in the house. How you doing again? He said, always good sharing. Can we share some Kiss homage? Maybe a little later, yeah. I can always do Detroit Rock City. It's one of my favorites. Benjamin Orozco says, what are you going to play, my dude? I'm going to play some original music. Going to be really fast. Going to be really heavy. Hope you like it. Bilal, I don't know any Polyphia. I'm not a fan in that way. I do respect them, but I don't learn their stuff. I write my own stuff, my friend. Thanks, Caretaker. Renee, Russell says, oh, it's Tessa. Great playing. Thank you. Good to see you. Thank you, Care. All right, let's kick into it. I got to get warmed up here before we do much anything else. But check this one out. If I can get through this, we're warmed up for sure. Let's see what we got here. If I can hit play. pretty good. Hey, someone go find Tim Henson and ask him if you can play that. I can't play Playing God, but let's see if we can play that. No, I'm kidding. That's for that one guy. But it's all good. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. We're just getting a little warmed up here. So hope y'all having a great night. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button there. Gorzilla, I'm doing great, buddy. How you doing tonight? There you go, Bilal. Lucas Delajewski, he says, play song See You Again, My Grandma and Grandpa is Dead. What grade did you graduate and what country are you from? Never heard of that. Thanks, Bilal. Appreciate that. Ryan, how's it going? Milay, Tobias, hello to you. Bilal says, I need you to play Scream. What's Scream? The Michael Jackson song? Scream by Michael Jackson? That's an odd request. Ryan, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much, man. Hudson, thank you. Neil P says, looking at him inspired to conquer my dreams. There you go, buddy. Carter Bailey, thank you so much. M. Malday, hello. Good to see you. Thank you. Dan Ross says, I'm going to go practice my scales and cry now. Go get to practice. You got to practice, man. People don't know. You got to practice. Baltimore Vidaria, he says, what? I don't know. Madame Kabade, thank you so much there. Ryan, thank you. Renee, thank you as well. Taya, hello. Paul Spencer, no certified shredder. Absolutely, my friend. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate that. Paige, thank you so much there. Ryan says, donate to him. Hey, wouldn't that be nice? It's all good. Taya, thank you so much. Reference in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you tonight. Got a lot of comments. M. Malde, thank you so much. G. Hassan, hello. Lee Pluki, thank you so much, buddy. Eric Mayan da Casa Sousa, awesome feeling. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Thank you, Ryan. Malde knows. Hit that like button. Double tap the screen if you would. Ryan, thanks, buddy. Snap. Says, holy snap. There you go, buddy. Lemon Star does, I got here and I want to say your legend. Well, thank you so much, Lemon Star Dog. I appreciate that. Donna knows that was a nice one. There you go. Thanks, world. Lee Pluki says, warmed up? Yeah, mostly. I would think so. Now we're good. There you go, Ethan Kate. Boxing man with Tim Henson. I'd be down. He's not a very big guy. I'm a very big guy compared to Tim Henson. He's a nice person. He's a great player, too. I'm just playing. Ryan, thanks, buddy. Dexter Morgan asked, what's up? He said, man, I just got done playing drums. Now he put me right back on. Now that's what's up. Cesar Silvestri is a standard D, my friend. Standard D. There you go, Lemon. Nick McMillan said, play some Tool. I don't know any. Go. I think my friend Lawrence Coleman III's on right now. Swipe up to him. Please do. He plays nothing but Tool, and to perfection, I must admit. Lawrence Coleman III. Go check him out, buddy, if you love Tool, man. Please. Because he's my friend, and he needs support, too. Jaime Mango says, you've been slept on, bro. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you, Cricken. Lennon Claus says, play Michael Myers. How do you play Michael Myers? That's a Call of Duty thing from like a long time ago. We used to play Michael Myers in Call of Duty back in the day. It's a fun game. Fun mode we tried. Crypt Keeper says, hey, what's going on? Hope you're having a great night. Thank you, sir. You too. Say, could you play some Dragon Force? This one, everyone, there's no such thing as play some Dragon Force. There's only one song Dragon Force has, and it's this one here. There's no other Dragon Force song. There's no one on this planet that can name unless you're a super Dragon Force fanboy. There's no one that can just come in here and name 3 songs by Dragon Force other than Through the Fire and Flames. I've never seen it happen just without Googling. 20 seconds, 3 songs. See who can do it. Cesar says, you ever play any Sabbath? I always play Sabbath, brother. I love some old Sabbath, man. Steve, what's up, buddy? There you go, Beavis. He says, yes, Tool. That's what's up. I'll tell you, Lawrence Coleman III. Look him up here on YouTube. He's a good friend of mine, and he plays nothing but Tool. I don't play no Tool. He's the Tool guy. G. Hassan from Turkey. Great to see you. D. Gerard Stella, hello to you, buddy. How's it going, Steve? Puma Fist, thank you so much. That means a lot to me, brother. I appreciate that. Anthony says, how you doing? I'm doing great, buddy. How about you? Steve said he just finished a 12-hour shift. Man. Lachita Villalba says, song de Eminem. Like what? You better lose yourself in the moment. All right, there's some other ones. Rap God. I can't do Rap God. Todd says, the sacrilegious scorn. What the hell is that? I don't even know, bro. I hope you love it, though, man. If you love it, that's great. That's all that matters, man. Niam Tindi Noak. Hello, buddy. Good day to you. Niam says, full of energy. That's what's up. Crip here says, that's why I just said Dragon Force. I know, right? I know. There's only one. Angelo Martins Lemmy. He says, Van Halen. Excuse me. Mentally Okay says, can you play a Draco's Tale? What's that? You guys in your requests, I don't know what these are. I'm sorry, I'm old and I live in a different world than you guys, I guess. But if you love Draco's Tale, brother, that's cool, brother. That's what I appreciate, man. Bye Bye Job says, Toy La Min. That's what's up, man. Toy La Min, that up. Gigglebox says, playing terror about this. There you go, buddy. Let's see. Christ Pill Pie, what's up, dude? Gorzo says, Easter West. Rick Renstrom is the best. What's up, buddy? Thank you. Ezekiel Lopez feeling it. Cricken asks, can you do cattle decapitation? Not particularly, no, but I'll bet you this guy's $5 Canadian dollars that you can't find no one on YouTube right now playing cattle decapitation live. As much as I appreciate your request, I do not know anymore. But you'd be hard pressed to find anybody that playing that, brother. I gotta say. Donald James announced, what's up, bro? Good to see you. He says 100 likes already. That's what's up. Durka, thanks, buddy. Dexter asks, favorite guitar player? That's easy. Yngwie J. Malmsteen, my friend. Yngwie J. Malmsteen. Angelo, thank you so much. Lachita says, Eminem song introduction. Well, this ain't no rap channel, homeboy. Keep scrolling up, homie. You might find some rapping. There's a couple rappers here on the Doom Scroll. Check them out. Reference says he got a road bike stuck. He have a road bike stuck in his head because of Ju G, hoping that cured it. There you go. Ju says, Rick, can you play your entry for that contest? Which contest was that? I don't even know I don't even remember what I played. Morgan, there you go, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry, Morgan. Morgan's. That's not a buddy. That's a female. Good to see you, Morgan. Thank you. Everyone's my buddy, though. That's for sure. Pete, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. See, Pete's my buddy. Detail says the only one thing they fear is Mick Gordon. Mick Gordon, oh, from the Doom. Yeah, he writes some dope stuff, dude. He writes some dope stuff. Owen Gamble, what's up, buddy? Herbert says, can you play some Panther? Steel Panther? No, any, man. I like the band, though. Jake said, I have Tourette's, so please don't get mad if I say something. All right, you can try, man. Just don't type it off. And sit back and enjoy the show, Jacob. Be careful. Dirk, I sure don't, man. I heard like one song, not my cup of tea. Deadpool talking about Skid Row. What's that about that? Since I was born, they couldn't hold me down. Morgan asked my favorite song to play, and also from the UK. Great to see you over there tonight. My favorite song, a lot. Electric Eye by Judas Priest, I guess, for a real song in the world, but everything is my originals. I do all originals. Those are my favorite songs to play. Valmiki Parsai from Barbados. Great to see you, buddy. Crame, hello to you. Doing stuff says, Highway to Hell. Donald says his Kings lost. You know, I was stupid, Donald. I forgot the Kings are hockey, not basketball. I mentioned that the other day. I'm like, who is it? The Clippers. LA Clippers is basketball. You was watching hockey. Terrence Craig got to do that lollipop cheer. Do it up. That's cool, man. JBS talking about Black Star. That's a great one, man. No one called it. That's some Yngwie right there, man. Corn talking that. I could do some corn. I'm so blind. Durkin says Louisiana sludge metal for the win. What the hell? I never heard of that. Louisiana has sludge metal? Man, that doesn't sound right to me. Louisiana mostly when the Saints go marching in type music, buddy. I don't know. You live in Louisiana there? Morgan said, it's all right, no worries, I can be. But I like that. Thank you, Morgan. Leandro from Brazil, obrigado, mi amigo, y boa noche. Good to see you. Crypt Keeper says, who do you think the best bassist is? That's too many. Billy Sheehan, maybe? Stu Ham, maybe? Stanley Clark? I mean, there's a bunch, dude. John says, you gonna shred it? Not this song, probably. This song's we're gonna slow it down a touch on this next song. I'll try and throw some shred into it, though. See if I can throw a little shred in for you. But I gotta slow it down. Gotta cool off on that last song. But here you go. I think I lost my mind there in that one. I didn't know what I was doing there. That's a pretty cool song. All right, let's see what we got. We got a lot to cover tonight, but we got the warm-ups done. That's good enough for me. We'll hit some album tracks. I do have an album that came out last year. It's called Until the Bitter End. It's here on my YouTube channel. You can check it out. Let's go to the my page. Check out the releases tab. You're welcome to check that. It's also on every single streaming service except Spotify for the moment. We're working on it. All right, let's see. Hopefully I was shredding enough for you, John. Music, it says, hi, Bobby. How are you? I'm doing pretty good.
Hey, Bobby.
Sydney Frank, what's up? Thank you so much. Mentally says, can you play Hail to the King? No, I can play Hall of the Mountain King by Sabotage, though. Dexter says, Motley fan. Yeah, I used to love, get us some old school Motley Crue for sure. There you go, John. He says, smash the guitar. You know how we do. I probably wouldn't do it. It's a very rare guitar worth probably more than you got in your bank account. So we probably would not do that, but I appreciate you, though. I get the sentiment. Christ said he grew up in the Orleans metal scene and held crazy how big ass about. Yeah, they are pretty big. I mean, I'm just not into it, man. You know, it's like they're good bands, but I just didn't get into it personally. But a lot of people do, and that's great, man. I'm happy for those guys, man, for sure. I mean, we got a lot of comments after that, man. Ooh, that's a lot of comments. I thank you so much for them. We're gonna try and read through them real quick here. We got a lot going on here. Wow, that's a lot of comments, man. Holy moly. We appreciate the comments, really do. But we do read every single one, so stick around, be patient, hang tight. I'll get to them as quickly as possible, and we'll be back to Swarm Jams. Christ says, you know the Dax Riggs thing? I never heard of that, no. Shrocko, Double O, what's up, buddy? Deadpool knows Bach is the real legend. That's for sure, man. Okay, down that's the Sacramento Kings. Oh, Sacramento Kings is your home team. Okay, I got you. I'm a Miami Heat fan. But you know, Pittsburgh Penguins and Tampa Bay Lightning are my teams around hell. Thanks, Todd. MD Meyer, good to see. He says, do you like any Spanish speaking, man? Do they have to sing in Spanish? I mean, I like Hybria from Brazil, Angra from Brazil. Who's that? Where's Rata Blanca from? That guitar player is pretty great, man. Christ says, Agents of Oblivion is another really good band that Dax Riggs into. Nice, man. Eric from Brazil, good to see you. Muchos obrigado, mi amigo. He said, this lie just appeared to be random. There you go. Durkin said, he's had quite a few. Been listening to songs for Spiders now. There you go, man. Ravioli knows actually screaming. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Puma asks, what compression are you using on your rig? It's I use a plugin called CLA Waves. It's a Waves plugin called CLA Guitar. It has a compression on it. Other than that, that's the only thing I have. Nothing crazy. Crick, thanks, brother. Price said, this projects are all great. That's cool, man. Quasel's talking about free the zoo. Who's zoo? What zoo needs free? Extreme Recluse announced, what's up, buddy? Good to see it. Puma says, your tone is great. Thank you, but you do use Amplitude 5. It's a great plugin. I do like them a lot. Cricket says, who do you like better, White Zombie or Rob Zombie? I guess White Zombie. That's the stuff that I remember hearing. I don't remember Rob Zombie's solo stuff, but yeah, White Zombie's good. Todd says, can you play six? Six what? I never heard of that. Fabricio Ferreira, Buena noche, amigo. Pablo, thank you, buddy. Austin said, just seen Korn for the first time in Ottawa. Nice, Austin. Good to hear that, man. Great band, dude. If they came here, I'd probably check it out. Tom in the house, he says, you watched the theatrical cut of Superman 78. And we'll watch the I hate the Donner cut, bro. I don't like the Donner cut now. I'm not a fan of the Donner cut. I want the Richard Lester theatrical cut of Superman 2. That's my favorite. It's in my top 3 of all-time favorite movies. Superman 2, Richard Lester. All day. But yeah, I feel that though. Yeah, I'm mad at that Donner cut thing. It won't go away. Pablo, much love to you, buddy. Appreciate that there. AM says, what do you think of Richie Kotzen? Richie Kotzen's a beast of a guitar player. He's amazing, dude. Crazy amazing. Puma Fist says, Robert Bean is the best bass player. That's cool. Man, there's no such thing as the best of anything. It's whoever's the best to you. And if Robert Bean is the best to you, then that's what's up, Holmes. Crafty Plans, thanks so much. Durka says, Sammy duet. Who's Sammy? Sammy Hagar? I don't know him. How can I get him to duet with me? Musa, how you doing? Alvin Devara, good to see you and thank you. We got some Japanese right in there. Domo arigato gozaimasu. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ravioli Anthony. Kyle in house says, hi, Rick, YouTube deleted my account. You're live. Well, all right, man. I'm sorry to hear about that, your account, but looks like you're back. Ravioli, thanks. Cameron Lindsay, thank you so much. He says, YouTube always surprises me. Well, I mean, if you're sticking around, yeah, you're going to enjoy it. But if you want to see some weird stuff, you keep scrolling. I've seen some weird stuff. I've seen stuff weirder than me. Like, at least I got talent. At least I got talent. Some of these people just like sitting there saying ooh and getting tons of people. So I don't even know. Record, he don't know how in the world. How in the world what? Yazdan Sajidan, hello. Emery Ulcer, thank you so much. Tom said, I forgot to mention, it's also I Speaker Das Boot. Yeah, that's a great movie, bro. We were talking about that the other night. Ruben said, yo, I've been playing for 5 years, and I'm not better than you. That's probably correct, man. I've been playing for 28 years, so you got a long ways to go, Holmes. But keep working, brother. Have fun. Keep working. You never know where it's going to take you, man. Just because you picked up a guitar and learned how to play it don't mean nothing. It's what you do with it and where you take it. Abu Ahmed, thanks, buddy. Hello, Todd in the house. Rome, let's go. Yes, sir. Thank you, Abu. Thanks, Todd. Ravioli said, this is why I'm thankful I live in a connected age of internet. Ain't that the truth, bro? Carlos Moraz, thank you there, Todd. Mysterious, thank you so much. Musal, appreciate that. Deadpool says, wow, the talent this man is. You're a legend, buddy. Wish you had nothing but love. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you too, man. Pablo Nancini, thank you, buddy. Duka says, F, yeah, respect this man for conquering that guitar. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Musal, thank you. Phillips Williams, thank you. Katie did says, get those likes up. That's what's up, Katie. Thank you. Shrock, he's feeling it. Durka, you know we're doing it, buddy. Todd's got the raised eyebrow. I'm not sure why. Barris Turin, there you go, buddy. Dad's DIY now says, I'll never make another excuse for anything. Why not? You're a dad, and you do it yourself. Dads don't make excuses, bro. Dads make it work. So you know what's up, Holmes. You know what's up. There's my friend from Japan. Domo arigato. Ichiban no offendes. Zeltok, there you go, buddy. Now Todd's feeling it now. Todd's feeling it now. There you go. Shrog, thank you. Barris, thank you, brother. EG, God bless you, man. Appreciate that. Mariano, gracias, amigo. Shrog, thanks. Reference frames, feeling the fire. Mateus, thank you, buddy. Val Mickey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, buddy. Joseph Raywine says, bro's a 10 out of 10 on that. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate you, man. Durka, thank you, buddy. Todd, that says, Ruben plays with pink Hannah Montana guitar. Does he really? Hey, man. Hey, man, for as long as it works, man. It's got strings and it's tuned up. Rock on, man. Todd, thank you. Thank you, Emery. Liado from Russia, Spasibo. Thank you. Dillis Pillar, thank you. I like that, Phyllis Diller. Nazvan Alvin, thank you. There's my friend from Japan. Arigato. Todd, thanks, buddy. Christ feeling the music from the heavens. Thank you, my friend. Tom said he joined a live stream with the Japanese musician using tube. Yeah. He's an Asian dude, got a bowl cut, got a bunch of PVC pipes, and he throws it down, man. He throws it down. That's for sure, man. God bless that guy, man. Yeah, I feel you, Stardust. I feel you. That's a lot going on tonight, for sure. Michael says, save some chicks for us, dude. No problem. I got the best chick ever. You can have all of them, buddy. Take them. Take them all, my friend. Do your thing. Do your thing. Oh, okay. So, just in case, you know, I do play guitar. Sorry, everybody. There's more comments than I'm used to tonight, which is awesome. I love to see them. Golden Drummer, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Fabrizio Ferreira from Brazil. Obrigado, mi amigo. Musal, thank you. Extreme's feeling it. I appreciate that, man. Dillis, thank you so much. Carlos, thank you. There you go, Skaza. Ryan Thomas, appreciate that. Elias says it's better than me. Probably, man. I work a lot harder than most people. You got to work hard, buddy, if you want to be better than me. Musal, thank you, buddy. Don Regato. Kyle, he said, I like the guitar face. That's what's up. Golden Summer, that was a warm-up? Yeah, we're warmed up now. Am I on Bandcamp? No, buddy. I'm everywhere else. Bandcamp is a distribution company. I use TuneCore. Abraham Kula from Columbus. Good to see you, buddy. I'm from Akron, man. Steve knows until the bitter end. Buckle up. We're gonna swap it around here. Dude, you said we'd like to hear your favorite Juice Priest song. Well, you know what that is. Well, I don't have that one. I need to get that one though. All right, looks like we're gonna have to skip a few comments. I apologize. William Gracia, Snapchat. I do show everything for you if you like. No, I don't have a Snapchat. No. I don't need any more freaking social media apps anymore. Too many. All right, we're going to swap it out. We're going to play the title track to my album. It's called Until the Bitter. And once again, it's here on my YouTube channel or iTunes, Amazon, Pandora, you name it. everywhere you can find my music, except Spotify. We're working on it. We're working on it. Check this out. Until the Bitter End right now. Until the Bitter End right there. Hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate you hanging out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time and enjoying the show. We do videos every single day here. We go live 5 times a week. And we have a great community here, so check it out. Let's see, we got a lot of comments. I missed a few last run. We got a lot, so we're gonna might skip a few. We're just trying to get through a lot of them. And I appreciate everyone that's supporting me tonight. Much appreciated. We're gonna try and blast through a few here. Let's see. All right, let's see. Man, that's a lot of comments. Y'all are killing it tonight in the comments. I appreciate it. There you go, Tate. All right, there was that one. Okay. One AS1, he says, I got no excuse. Ain't none of us got none, brother. Ruslan ever up from the mountains of Georgia. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you. Darkness says he can't tap, but he hate tap. Why can't you tap? It's not hard. I'll show you real easy, man. Put one note here, put one finger on here, something like that, or down here, whatever. Take your other hand, just tap. Tapping's easy. It's not, and it sounds cool, man. But I feel you, brother. I feel you. Oh, let's see. Hawaii GT, thanks, buddy. Let's see. Man. Bonacan, he said, nice picking speed. Thank you so much. Thank you, Darkness Rules. There you go, Shrock. Tom knows Dark Vader from Vulcan wants to melt our brains. That's right. Dillis, he saw some smoke come out of that fretboard. There you go. Larry Hernandez, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Christ says, Rick, what is your favorite non-metal alt musician? Paul McCartney, I think. Yeah, I love Paul McCartney. Dill said, man, I saw you shredding on a guitar and thought to myself, there's a dude with some talent. Thank you, friend. Appreciate that. Ryan Baldwin, what's up, buddy? Macario's in the house tonight. How you doing, Macario? He says, I hope you're having a beautiful and awesome night. I am, sir. Thank you. He says, I love to say rock on, my awesome brother. You know what's up. Eric Chris in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you, Darkness. Gorzilla says, you look so energetic till now. The Mountain Dew hasn't kicked in just yet. Superior Tuba says, Head in the Ceiling fan. One of the best songs ever. Sounds like a killer jam, bro. You should probably go listen to it a couple more times. Back to Feeling It, thank you. Dylan says, I have ADHD, so the fact that you can hold my attention speak, that's cool. I appreciate it. Phil Williams talking about some Sabbath. Oh, yeah, Sabbath is great, bro. Keegan said, what's your favorite song to play? The last one was pretty fun. Michaelia, he says, Rick, you're a beast. Thank you. So my guitar teacher showed me you're playing 5 years. That's amazing. Great to see. And please thank your guitar teacher for that, man. I appreciate that. Dill says, can you play Hole in the Sky? What's that? Hole in the Sky. I don't know that one. No, I don't never heard of that. Luckbox from England. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Bonacon says, I can go really fast. I'm just a bass player that knows how to play guitar. And that's what's up, dude. Eric, I'm doing good, buddy. How about you? Shrock, feeling it. Wood, thank you, buddy. Superior Tuba says, please, title fight, please. What's title fight? What music do you listen to? Are you like on the lower end of Spotify? I don't know what this is, man. I apologize, dude. But I hope you whatever you listen to, buddy, I hope you enjoy it. I really do. That's all I ever care about. People enjoy what they like. And if you don't enjoy what I'm doing, buddy, I feel you, man. I feel you. I appreciate you nonetheless. Stig Life says, bro, you're inspirational. You can prove that anyone can learn guitar. That's true, brother. And as long as you don't quit. That's the number one thing, Stig Life. Good job, buddy. I like the sound of that. Thank you. Larry's from New Mexico. Great to see you, buddy. Bass and Billboards on Spotify. There you go, bud. Dillis for sure. Shrek. Steve knows buckle out. Oh. William says, hi, I don't need any more social media. I know, right, dude? I got too much as it is. I don't need it, man. Especially Snapchat. You could get in trouble on Snapchat. I don't need trouble. That's for sure. DB, there you go, buddy. Thanks, Tom. Christ, Pill Power. No, social media sucks. Yeah. I mean, if I wasn't the person that I am doing what I do, I probably would not be on social media. But I do what I do, and I have to be there to promote myself continuously. Dillis Fields are there. Trucks of Brazil, Obrigado. Bonacon says very 90s symphonic. Thank you, buddy. Dill said, I'm hungry. Give us some crunchy groove. I got something for you. Something fun. Ryan McNamara, thanks, bud. Down the Dev, appreciate you, bro. Dillis was feeling that intro. There you go. Suki said, if I had a band, I'd put you in first. Very nice. Basin Billboard, he was talking about, should I turn it off and turn it up? There you go, buddy. Philip, thanks, dude. Shrock, muchos gracias. Thanks, 8-Bit Pixel. Thank you, Macario. Shrock, gracias, amigo. Tomo says, bro, I don't want to come across wrong. Sorry if it does. You play better than most able-bodied. I appreciate that, man. And you're probably 100% right. Yeah, there's a lot of people that just don't put the time and effort in, man. There's a lot of time and effort you got to put into these things. I appreciate you, Tomo. Dillis, thank you. Look at a couple Russian names there. Spasiba to you both. World of Music, I always stop by to show love when I see you on, man. Thank you so much, World. Appreciate you, brother. Koga's feeling it. Dunusor was an asshat. Okay, well, you were plenty of them tonight. They're out there. Basin said, I can hear the years. Oh, for sure, buddy. Dillis, thank you. John James, thanks, buddy. Thanks, Zombie Farm. Philip says, glad I found your pure. Thank you so much, Philip. I appreciate that, buddy. Shrock, thank you. Dillis Pillar, thank you again. Thank you, Cam. Lee Schmee said, I scrolled here working on a paper that's due in an hour. And this legend over here just absolutely slaying the house. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Rome Holmgren, thanks, buddy. UNSCMO, good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much. Thanks, Tomo. Steve, thank you. Reference knows that classical, Rick. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you there. Dillis and Shrock again. Lucas Costa knows show. That's right. Obrigado, amigo. Tom's feeling it. Thanks, Dillis. Rafael Denise. There you go. There you go, brother. Suki says, play some insanely fast songs. Didn't I just play some? Steve said, look at the smoke coming off the guitar. You listening to the same thing, Suki? Nightwalk says, yo, you play Misfits? I sure don't, buddy. No, that's not my groove, bro. Thomas says, this blast on my sub. That's what's up. He's feeling that face melting. Lee Schmee says, true, I should procrastinate more often. I know, right? Face said, the neighbor's going to listen now. They don't care. I'll knock them out, man, either way. Dillis, thanks, buddy. Dillis, well, he said 211. 8-Bits, you should try doing Fire in the Flames. I should. Why don't you tell Herman Lee to try to play some of my stuff? And once he can play one of my songs, I'll play. But I do know that Fire in the Flames, dude, it's not hard. I don't know why people think it's so cool anymore. It used to be cool. I don't know how it's like a timeless song. I'll tell you what, 8-Bit Pixel, 20 seconds. You got 20 seconds. Name me 3 more songs from Dragon Force. 20. Count it down, somebody. If 8-Bit Pixel don't come in 20 seconds with 3 more songs from Dragon Force, no request. Dillis, thanks, buddy. Thank you, Daniel Phipps. Christ, I wish I understand music theory more, but based on a little, I do know this talent. So yeah, I know music theory inside and out. It's a lot, and I think you should know it. Anyone that wants to write music or play music should know music theory. If you don't, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. But my opinion, you need to know it. You need to know it. Tomo said, forget his neighbors. His subs go to low. That's what's up. Cam, thank you, buddy. Shrock, thanks, man. Rocky, thank you so much, my friend. Dilla says, don't touch that dial. That's right. Oh, man. All right, we're going to... Yeah, all right, Dilla. We got a lot of comments tonight. Thanks, Dilla. Vicky Ratcliffe from Stewart. Good to see you tonight. Michael Graziano out in Charlottesville. Man, that's awesome, guy. A couple of Virginians in there. I used to live in Norfolk back in the day. Dusty, yeah, I played acoustic guitar, very classically based on Saturdays. Dilla says, imagine Rick on your album, but an Iron Maiden font. There you go. I like it, man. I like it. Weed Life says, favorite pedal. I don't have one. I don't use pedals anymore in the real world. I have some in my computer, the virtual ones. But yeah, MXR Distortion Plus is a great distortion pedal. I used to use that a lot when I was a kid, but not too much. I use Rat Gear when I'm live in front of people, and I use, plugins here. Dual says, you read in separate chat now, buddy. This is one only. I got so many comments. It's unreal. It's awesome. Tazi knows, take a good sip of Mountain Dew and play a Symphony 40. That's the next one coming, my friend. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nate said, have you ever played bass? Indeed, I have. Indeed, I have. I actually played the bass on a couple demos back when I was a kid for our band because our bass player quit. Javi Suave, he says, you're the man, make it look easy. Thank you, bro. You can tell I'm very disciplined. Indeed, my friend, indeed. Dillis knows, I love when people slap at the bass. Gustavo once said... Sweetie Slash said, no sob story, but if you're a Christian or you pray, my grandfather's in the hospital. I'm sorry to hear about that, Slasher. I know all about grandparents of mine are long past, but I appreciate that, man. And we certainly will pray for your grandfather. I hope he's okay. Hope he's okay, but he pulls through. Marlon asked for this one. You take a mortal man. Sinai says, what's your favorite city you've ever lived in or visited, bro? Tokyo, Japan. It's one of the greatest places I've ever been in my life. But I've been all over Europe and all over Japan and most of Asia. But yeah, it was that. Second favorite, probably Prateln, Switzerland was another beautiful place. I would like to live in Prateln, Switzerland. It was a beautiful place. Christ said he was in Cheyenne last night. Dang, dude. Tom said you ever had a chance to play at Whack, and would you? Of course, yeah. I played Bang Your Head Festival in 2003. That was pretty fantastic. But yeah, we almost got to play Whack-In, but I left the band. I think it's gonna be like 2005, but he didn't end up playing anyway. So sadly, Dill said, "Don't worry about it. I'm a friendly guy." That's so cool, bro. And thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Let's see. Derek says, I should be doing schoolwork right now. Here you are. All right, buddy. We got you covered, man. Thomas says, I think I found my favorite channel. You got it, man. Appreciate you there. Yeah, Stardust working overtime tonight. We're missing some mods tonight. Steve says, Cindy said, you're coming to Canada. I would like to, but I haven't been there since I was a little kid. Christ says, Tokyo has a great crust scene. I love crust. There you go. Tokyo's just a great place, man. Oh, shoot. Dillis wants that. That's cool, man. How about Grizz says, play scales. I needed something to thrash to. All right, man. I got all kinds of scales. Tom said he's been to France, Slovenia, and Switzerland for about a half hour. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I think we got it covered. All right, we're finally going to get to the next tune. I'm going to throw up a T. No, I'm going to do that next. We're going to play this next song. This is a classic Mozart-inspired and adapted piece called Symphony 40. Let's check it out. Hope you enjoy it. That was Symphony 40 right there. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh man, we got a real fast song coming up here next. Hope you stick around for that. It's speeder time, everybody. Those who know. Those who don't might want to wait. Oh man, I got a lot more comments there. We appreciate all these comments. Thank you so much. Let's see. Weekday Warrior, thank you so much, buddy. Since he in Toronto. Okay, I want to go up there. David in the house. What's up, brother? Great to see you tonight. Let's see. Thank you, Jacques Kotzer. Thank you so much, buddy. My man from Russia says UEP. What's EP? Extraterrestrial? Not sure what EP means. Or extra play? Extra P something? I don't know, bro. We'll have to get a translation of UEP. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, reference in Montreal. All right. Tom, I never heard of that. No, that sounds interesting, man. Juji, I know, right? I looked at that comment. It made me smile. I'm like, how did an hour go by already? Didn't feel like it. AJ in the house. What's up, buddy? Thank you. Tony Salinas. He said he been. There you go. Parker, thanks, buddy. Steve said he born and raised in West Island. Pierrefonds. Nice, dude. Emily Adventure, thank you. Marshall, appreciate that. Thank you, Dillis. Emily, thank you so much. There, Steve Casiano, appreciate you, brother. Mons in the house, thank you so much, Mons. Spawn, appreciate that. Christ Pilbar said, agreed, the road was always where I ended up. They treat me well. Yeah, man. That was always the best, man. When I was on tour was the greatest time of my life, man. Greatest time in music. Patrick, have a great one, brother. Sleep well, and thanks so much, buddy. Let's see. Captain Spoink said, I just saw a peak randomly. I go from cooking shorts to absolute peak. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Tom says, fun fact, Sylvester Stallone, Schwarzenegger, Aykroyd, Nick Nolte in the same dub voice and Jerry. Wow, that's funny. SS Productions, thanks, buddy. Juji having an apple crisp as a snack. There you go. I think I'm going to have cookies tonight again. I think. Sage Winter says, damn, I wish I had the coordination and attention span to be even a fraction as good as keep it. Thank you, Sage. It takes a lot of dedication and time, I will admit. Luckily, when I was growing up, I had a lot of time and to dedicate to myself. But a lot of time nowadays, people don't have that kind of time, and I know the feeling. Thanks, Juji. Jonah Finer, thank you. DOA knows. Top 10 countdown from Casey Kasem. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. Whatever. I can't do his voice. Dirt Racing Boy, thanks, brother. Jesus Freak, thank you. Edwina Buster, thank you so much. Raising the Barn, God bless you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Nelson Silva, over, muchas gracias. Mark, Sarah Briansky, thank you so much for the super chat, Mark. Very kind of you, buddy. Dirt Racing knows. Get it. Let's do it. Pella got the count. 3:15, man. Not too shabby tonight, man. Don says, what helps us play this song is that I keep playing the main theme throughout the song. It fits every time. There you go, buddy. That's how you do. Okay, Nelson's from Brazil. Obrigado, mi amigo. I'm talking about Death Walking. Death doesn't have a song called Walking. Maybe Symbolic? Trapped in a Corner? Not sure. Steve knows. It's speeder time. That's right, buddy. Kale Costa channel, thank you. My friend from, looks like the Ukraine. Good to see you. Teresa from Tennessee. Great to see you tonight. Teresa, how you doing? Kale Costa, thank you so much, friend. Benjamin and Longa, hello. Jesus Freak, Soldiers of the Wasteland. I know Rulers of the Wasteland by Chastain. Never heard Soldiers, though. Muhammad Kimzi Mezin, thank you, buddy. Donald James, Ray Fast Speeder. T-Tox from Puerto Rico. What's up, buddy? Good to see you tonight. Calicaso, thank you. Dirt Racing's over in North Carolina. Great to see that. I got a lot of friends in North Carolina, too. Nelson Obrigado. Brandon D-Board, thank you, buddy. Eric from Pittsburgh, that's great to see. I love the Penguins, man. Pittsburgh Penguins are the best, man. My favorite of all time. Duality, I've been playing for 28 years, buddy. Jesus Freak, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Philip says, how do I subscribe? Literally never do that. There should be a subscribe button somewhere on the screen. Dude, you said, well, cookies, what kind? What do we got? Chips Ahoy Chunky. They're really good. Mikey and I said, what's up, Rick? Any Halloween theme tunes? I don't know any, man. Brother. someone earlier said play Michael Myers. Was that? Donald, they literally said play Michael Myers. Play Michael Myers. I mean, what? Gotta love it. Mama Schrader in the house. How you doing, Mama? What's good tonight? How's Brody doing tonight? It got pretty wild and crazy in here for a little bit, but it's tapered off now. But it's good to see you, and I hope you're doing well tonight. Albert Navarro, there he is, brother. What's up? My man, Big Smoke in the house. Oh, and Martin Lewis says Glenn Tipton toned the Fender. Whoa, you know that's right, dude. That's not from Glenn Tipton. That's from Tom Allen, dude. Tom Allen dialed in the craziest Marshall tones for that record, man. Philip knows you scale like no other. Get crunchy. That's right. We're about to get real crunchy right here. All right, Todd added Death Walking Terror. What is that, bro? I never heard of it. Joyce says that tape delay? No, it's a digital delay. It's a plugin from Waves plugin called CLA Guitar. I love those chunky chocolate chips. Yeah, they're good. Tom said, play Mike Myers. Oh, behave. I know, right? Snork says, play the best of times I did. No, I don't. Go look for Tyler Shep. Go look for Tyler Shep Shreds. He played the hell out of that thing, man. Unbelievable. Stroh said, can you play Rockstar music? Yeah. DOA knows Dream Warriors is from Freddy Krueger. That's right. Don says, anything, Lizzie. I heard that. I was listening to the Jailbreak the other night. I can't remember how it goes, though. I can't remember how it goes. There you go, Joey. Absolutely, buddy. All right, let's kick it in overdrive. If you actually, I'm gonna pop a shirt on the screen. In case you didn't know, I do have a store here on YouTube. We got some really cool T-shirts and stuff like that. If you're interested, of course, no obligation to look. But if you see something you like, it's available to you. But this song is called Speeder. I'm gonna put the Speeder T-shirt up on the screen so you can take a look at that. See if you like it, but you can also check anything else out in the store. But this one's called Speeder. Make sure if you're driving, pull over and slow down. If you are seated, buckle up and hunker down. If you're flying right now, get that autopilot going. Because this one's called The Speeder. speeder right there. Hope you're safe after that one. It did get a bit bumpy. I ain't gonna lie for sure. All right, let's see what we got here. Oof. I appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. I really do. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time. We truly appreciate it. Surgical Kid from the Philippines. Great to see you, brother. Reference, are there any other kinds of trolls? They're all in. This is true. This is true. Kyle said, you a mega Phil Oreo guy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Some good old Oreos are good too. Tom says, so you hook it up to your PC and filters are on that? Yeah. I mean, I plug my guitar into a guitar interface. That plugs into my Alienware PC. That goes into a digital audio workstation. I've got a Studio One 7 that I use. And I got plugins in there. So I have plugins for amps and pedals and you name it. Delays and effects, all the good stuff, man. A little bit of ingenuity and tech savviness will get you right there for sure. Joseph Logan Dice, probably that last one was pretty fun for me. I appreciate you, brother. Steve, thanks. Martin Loon asks, what do you think of Carlos Cavazo? Was he good or just average? He's pretty good. He wasn't a virtuoso or anything like that, and you don't have to be. But he was in one of the biggest bands at the time. Quiet Riot was huge. He held his own, man. He can play some good stuff, man. But I don't know. I didn't know anyone that was influenced by Carlos Cavazo. Me growing up, I don't recall anyone ever saying that. So, but he was up there, man. People looked up to him because he's in a huge band for sure. Shrock, thanks, buddy. Tom says Deep Purple did perform the Doctor Who theme a few times. Really? That's interesting. Reference frame. There you go, buddy. Ty Talk Sport, thank you. Hot, appreciate you there. Juji had a link to our friend Donald James. Make sure if you can click on that link to give Donald a subscribe. We truly appreciate that. Reference frame, thank you. Dirt Race said, this dude is blessed with superpowers. Unbelievable. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Tom said, did anyone hear they're remastering the Untouched Classic Star Wars? I would love to see that, honestly. I would really love to see like the original cut of Star Wars. You know, the one I saw when I was a kid in 1977. I want to see that one. I don't want to see, just that. I don't want to see restorated stuff and this and that and extra stupid stuff. I wanted to see that original cut. The one I saw as a kid. I'd love to see that. Thanks, Steve. Don Paluda, what's up, buddy? Thank you, sir. There you go, Shrock. Mikey said, yeah, awesome, brother. That speeder shirt looks nice. Thank you, buddy. I do have a speeder shirt. I did buy one. And it is very quality material and quality print as well. It's beautiful. Judy says, thunder or lightning on those strings. I know, we're cranking it out in the night. Tom says, you ever heard of EXO by Sophie Powers? Man, there's another Sophie? I've heard of Sophie Burrell. I've heard of Sophie Lloyd. Now we got Sophie Powers. A lot of Sophies play guitar. What is with Sophie and guitar? Interesting. I don't believe I've heard of that, my friend. I'll have to look into it for sure. Marie MC, thank you so much. Thanks, Alberto. Albert Navarro, thanks, brother. He says, big, bright, shining star. Thank you, buddy. Reference feeling it. FaZe, Mr. Hicks, thank you, sir. FaZe Clan from the Call of Duty. I love it, man. Tight Talks, thank you, buddy. Phil said, you remind me of my best friend, Leslie Robbins. Started playing at the same time, 6, 7-year-old kids. He kept it up. We lost him this year. That's sad to hear. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, we had a couple people. We all started guitar around the same time. Went to the same teacher, and only me and my friend made it. You know, my friend is like a huge musician. You might not have heard of him, but he was like on Peter Gabriel's record label for a while. He stopped doing the shred thing. He did more, acoustic rock sound, but he made it pretty far, man. Farther than I did, which is awesome. But he was a killer bass player too. Tom said, I know a guy who has the most complete Michael Jackson collection. That's wild, man. Dirt Racing, thanks, buddy. Thank you, Albert. Ty says, do you play some classical music from Vol? I could. Yeah, you like the Winter Movement, Ty Talks? That's a good one, man. FaZe, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks for subscribing. Donald says, you think listening speeder, try playing it. That's true. I don't know if anyone caught my post today, but a good friend of mine, Lester Mitchell, who's also a YouTube guitar player here, he's an amazing guitar player. He found this thing on this Songster, has a AI generated tab maker, so you can just put what you want in there and it'll make tabs. So I put one of the hardest, fastest songs or shredding things I ever did and put it on there, and I posted it. It's got the tab of it. And I'm asking anyone if they can test it out for me. Someone test it out for me. Sheps, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Edgar knows big. Rick never disappoints. Good to see you too, bro. How you been, man? There you go, Tom. Matt, he said, sound like a cool system. Yes, sir, man. It's fun. I love technology. Me and technology, racks and PCs and interfaces, I love playing with it, man. Eli from Argentina. Muchas gracias, amigo. Yeah, Steve says, Power Ranger. You know I'm too old for that, man. Carlos Montavo, hello, buddy. DOA says, nothing beats homemade cookies. I know, man. Homemade cookies are good, too. We used to do that for a while. It just takes time, you know. You got to fire up the oven, cook them up, do this and that. It gets wild, man. See, Gorzilla, he says, you are so energetic. I got plenty of energy now, buddy. We're good, we're good. Tom says, right, but the internet can give you a despecialized. I've seen those. Yeah, I do have the Empire Strikes Back despecialized edition. Somewhere. It's huge, like 20 gigs too. I'm like, what the hell, man? Y'all can't pop this in a smaller format for me? It took me like 2 hours to download the thing, man. Let's see. AP99. I don't know any. I only know this Disturbed. That one. Tom says she's only singing and the guy plays. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, man, so many. There's like two Sophies, two amazing Sophie guitar players already, man. We don't need no third one. Philip, I don't know any Boss. I mean, I've heard the songs, but I never tried to learn them, though, man. I don't even know it, bro. I'm sorry about your friend, though. Christ says, I explored more live streams. I came back. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Doom scroll is real, man. Sometimes you just gotta swipe it up and see what's out there, man. It's good, man. If you're gonna support, I prefer anyone supports anybody, man. You find something. Tom said he made the DVDs of Ghost and Captain E. Man, I ain't seen that Captain E in a long time. David Zaso, what's up, brother? Great to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. AP said, Satriani always would. I'm afraid of AP99. I don't know if you're new. You look familiar though. That name looks familiar. But yeah, if you've been here at least once, you know I don't do Joe Satriani. I don't know any of it. You know, I know this one. How about this? Surfing with Aliens. That's about all I know. And I only know that little part. Supreme Air says, oh, hell yeah, I love you, bro. Do you know any Mega? How about this one? Hanging 18, I know too much. Yeah. Pella got the count 363. We're rocking tonight. Judy says peanut butter cookies take no time at all. I mean, they do. It takes time to heat the. You got to preheat the oven. You got to sit them in there for 10, 15 minutes, whatever it is. Then you got to take them out, let them cool. It's time. It takes time. But we have a convection oven that's pretty smoking, and we were doing like Pillsbury or I don't know. I think it's Pillsbury cookies, and they were so good, man. But it takes time. It takes effort. Then you got to clean stuff. You know how it is. I don't like to clean nothing, man. Ohmslaw from Norway. Great to see you, brother. Tom says, apropos Power Rangers, they went Ultra. Oh, yeah, Ultra, man. How about Gotcha, man? I like Gotcha, man, the best, though. Philip Williams, you got it, buddy. T-Tox, all right, we'll play some Vivaldi for you. Guitar Guy ATX announced, Mr. Dave, brother. How you? Look at this super chat, bro. Thank you so much, man. How you doing, brother? Man, I thought you streamed tonight, or is it your night off? We were there, yes. I think it's your night off. Man, it's great to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well tonight. And thank you so much for that super chat. That means a lot to me, Dave. I appreciate you, brother. I really do. Western Mass says, Rick, you legendary shredder chat. Hope everyone's cool. Absolutely, buddy. Having a good night. DOA knows that down with a sickness for sure. Wesley's feeling it. There you go. Stardust knows what's up. Juji knows. Maiden Go, what's up, buddy? And shoot, we got one more song. I think we have one more song to do, Dave. And I'm going to do that Cupcake. How long you got, Dave? Let me know, buddy. I'm going to play that Cupcake Blues for you, man. We got to play the Cupcake Blues for you. Thanks, Wesley. DOA says, bet you can't guess the man of this song, Living on the Edge. Isn't that Steven Tyler, Aerosmith? Donald James knows some Dave. That's right, brother. Supreme, you got it, buddy. You got it, buddy. Son of a Gun in the house. He said, you ever heard of 80s Phoenix band? Yeah, Icon? Yeah. Bad. Let's talk about the worst timing in history, man. Like Icon, they were like on the cusp of like the hair metal start, but they just didn't catch fire, man. They had like a cult following. I remember Icon, but yeah, they just didn't catch fire, dude, in the big realm of it all. And it just sucks, man, because they were a good band. Yeah, they were really good. AP said, I've been here a few times, man. Do you know any Alice in Chains? Yeah, for mistake. Tyranny was my. I actually watched the unplugged version of that today. I wanted to hear that. That's so good, man. So good. Wesley says, the trick is to play the guitar to cookies so they bake evenly. That's true. You gotta shred them. Anna Keffer, how you doing? We can find a Stardust. Let me. If Anti don't got it, then I'll grab it. I can actually grab it right now. I'll get it real quick. Man, y'all need to go check out Guitar Guy ATX, aka Dave. Why don't you go link? You see this link I just posted? Make sure if you can click that link, click on it. Go to Guitar Guy ATX's site, hit the subscribe button, and come on back. Reference to all that cookie talk with my sweet tooth. I know, buddy. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate you, bro. That's awesome, man. Tom says, dang type, I feel you. All right, Dave say he's here for the rest of the show. All right, man, that's what's up. We got you, man. Stargazer, there you are, buddy. Maiden, there you go. Wesley, thank you. Wesley's like, this channel rules. That's what's up, bro. Thank you, man. Gabriel Farrow, appreciate you, brother. DOA say, you got it. The answer is Aerosmith. Of course. We got to play this Storm Rider, though. You know, everyone here in this chat, everyone out there has a storm every day. We all ride in the storm every day. No matter what you do, no matter who you are, we got a storm brewing in our lives somewhere, somehow, some way. That's why we're the Storm Riders, and here we go. Let's ride the storm together, Storm Rider. Storm Rider right there. Hope you stayed dry during that. Man, God bless those people in Jamaica right now, my God. I mean, I've been through some hurricanes in my life, but that is an incredible hurricane in Jamaica right now. We pray, if you're a praying type of person, please pray for those people in Jamaica. I don't think the infrastructure that they have there is very similar to ours in the United States. We're back up and running in a couple days. It's going to take probably weeks or months for that island to come back to life. So God bless them all right now. All right, Dave's in the house. We got all our core songs done. We got 30 minutes left. I think it's time for some Cupcake Blues up in here. Was this it? This was it. Cupcake Blues, man. Shoot. You gotta like this one, Dave. I still trying to figure out what to play over it, so forgive me if I play some funny stuff. And we got a lot of comments. Western Man said, "Bro, that sounds like it just came out of." Okay. Should I do that now? Stardust. We might have to do something else in lieu of that, Dave. We shall play Cupcake Blues. I promise that. Stardust is Stardust in the chat. Tell me if I should play that next. Let me know. But I'm sorry. Where'd it go? Hey man, oh, that Western Man said that sounded like came out of Layton Staley's Little Human Form. Just type in the chat, please. I'll see it momentarily. But yeah, bro, that Alice in Chains unplugged is unreal, man, unreal. And I heard some crazy stuff about, they hadn't played for a while before they did that, and apparently Lane, he brought his own pre-cooked drugs with him, and he was pretty high during that, man. But man, he tore it up. Bel Marno's Melissa rather. It's one of the biggest in a while. I mean, we've been pretty lucky this year, hurricane season wise. But man, that's a monster storm. A Category 5 winds at 185. That's a huge one, bro. Reference frame, thank you. Erd Noxella, thank you, buddy. There you go, Juji. Tom, I've never seen the work print version of it, no. Maiden Go, thank you, buddy. Link, appreciate that. Hello. Westside gave me chills. Rock on team, about to record something 1000th is cool. Thanks, brother. Stay classy, he says. Thank you, brother. Tom, thank you, man. Dad's in the house. Rock on. Appreciate you, brother. Dog Eat, what's up, buddy? Good to see you tonight. Stargazer dropping the super chat. He says, thanks, Rick and Chat. Thank you, Stargazer, man. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Liberty. Andre, Wesley, thank you so much. Chris says, God bless you. Holy moly, you're amazing. Thank you, Chris. God bless you and your family, brother. I appreciate you, bro. Tom said, he getting a migraine. What? Ouch. Those are never good, man. Never good. Man, go, thank you. Solar, thank you so much. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate you, my friend. Tom said he took a shot of nitro a few hours ago. Gives him, oh, man, you got to watch out for that stuff, man. There you go, Steve. Stargate says, I'm Bluetooth in my JVC. That's what's up, dude. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that, my man. That's a crazy cool song right there. Storm Rider, I love it. That's one of my favorite songs. It's an old song, too. I wrote that song in probably 1999 or so, I think. I found the original demo of it the other day on a mini disc. You remember the mini disc? I used to have a mini disc recorder, and I had the original demo on a mini disc. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Maiden Go, thank you, Dave. Pella got the count 400. That's what's up. Good to see that. Western Mass says Rick was Kirk Hammett's mentor. I wish. Kirk Hammett will owe me some money. I'll take it. I'll take it gladly. Maiden Go, thank you, man. Mystic, no worries, buddy. Thanks for subscribing. Guitar, Dave knows Cupcakes. Donald says Cupcake Blues rules. Yes, sir. It's a fun one. Oh man. Jeff, thank you so much. I like this. Eric dropped the super chat. He says, how to Andy LaRock in 30 seconds is awesome. Thank you, buddy. I'll tell you what, Eric. Are you familiar with the Welcome Home solo by King Diamond or Trapped in a Corner by Death? Those solos. Those are both Andy. If you're interested, I will play either one of them for you. Okay, Star says whenever you like. We shall play it then, Star. I promise that. Thank you, Dave. Donald says Trapped in a Corner is such a great one. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. If Eric knows about Trapped in a Corner, I would gladly play it. There you go, Todd. Stargaze is the best drugs are the ones you know. I hear that, man. Metal Mark says someday they'll have a hurricane so large and powerful to make a cat. It's possible, buddy. It's possible. Shauna in the house. How you doing, Shauna? Good to see you tonight. Appreciate you. Weston says, Rick, you ever listen to Liliac? Yeah. That girl's she sound like the female Dio. It's crazy, man. Tom says, my friend with the Jackson collection has many songs art on me. Yeah, I used to love that. I had a friend that back in the day. I had a friend that worked for Best Buy, and this is back in the day, of course. And I said, dude, I need a mini disc recorder. He said, I can get you one. I'll get you one for half price. I get the discount. I was like, dude. So he hooked me up, man. Hooked me up. Looks like we got some Korean language there. Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you. Angel Delgado from Puerto Rico. Great to see you, buddy. All right, we're going to do the Cupcake Blues first. And then we're going to do the I Quit song next. We're going to go from one extreme to the other. Nice, chill blues to one of the craziest songs you'll ever hear. And if you're on the fence about playing guitar, this will probably either inspire you or make you quit. But this one's just a nice, chill, bluesy jam. This one's for Dave. Because, we was at Dave's live stream the other week, and it was his birthday. And he had some cupcakes, and they looked delicious. And I was kind of sad that I couldn't share a cupcake with Dave. I didn't have any, and I couldn't reach through the screen to grab one. So I started writing this song called the Cupcake Blues. Let's go. That's some Cupcake Blues right there, dang it, man. Inspired by our friend, Guitar Guy ATX, brother. Dave, thank you so much, man. It's always a pleasure to come to your streams, and it's such a nice environment and so chill. I do love it. We try and watch you as much as we possibly can when you're playing. So thank you for being you, brother. Appreciate you. All right. Let me see. How does this song even go? This next one. Okay, I remember it. Okay. All right. We're gonna read these comments, and then so that was the blues song. That's one side of the spectrum, right? We're gonna go to the complete opposite spectrum with this next song. Talk about insanity. But thank you everyone for hanging out tonight and enjoying that song with me. We got some comments here we got to check out. And let's see what we got. Let's see. There you go, Dave. Well, let's see. Okay, I remember Angel. Kyle said the female Dia. Pretty much, man. Not as gritty, but she's got the tone. You know, she got the tone. She has the pitch. She can do the pitch very nicely. Jesus Christos, rock on, bro. Thank you, my man. Daniel's from Brazil. Obrigado, amigo. Seti Juan Susanto talking about Ali Bata guitar. Who's Ali Bata? Never heard of him. Daniel, thank you so much, brother. Stardust had them cupcakes ready. Mel Mark said, what flavor on the frosting? I think it was, I don't know, it looked pinkish red, like strawberry, perhaps. I would have gladly had one. Number one Till fan, thanks so much for the jewels, brother. Appreciate you. There you go, Dave. Thank you, buddy. Till fan comboing up, man. Rocking hard. Appreciate you, dude. There you go, Dave. Yeah. Kyle said rock and roll are tree buds. The blues are the roots. You know that's right, brother. I mean, classical is the ultimate of root. But if there ain't no rock and roll without the blues, now that's the truth. That's the truth. Doggy, thanks, brother. Anti's got the link to our buddy Dave, Guitar Guy ATX here. If you can click on the link, by all means, please do. Kyle says Slash plays some good blues. He's a blues man. Yeah, Slash knows his blues for sure, man. Tom, there you go, Stardust. You got the dancing cupcakes. There you go. Better than the sandwich, right? Tom said, wow, that's great. I've known a guy in Jugendorf that worked in a record store in a Birchgassen. And he had treated customers two ways. People from the cities, he spoke clear German. There you go, man. That's how you do it. Thank you, Dave. Dave was feeling it. I like it. Nate, thank you. Juji, cupcake, sweet cupcake. That's right. Freedom or Die, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Stargazer, you've been distilling liquor all day. There you go, buddy. Making that moonshine. Thank you so much, Shauna. Very kind of you. I appreciate that. Tom said when customers came from rural parts, he spoke in a thick Bavarian accent just to lure customers in. That's very smart. Jacob Scott, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Very, very nice. Thank you, Tom. Kyle loves them blues. That's what's up. Anti said Rick Renstrom official in Juji. Ninja, eyes open, mummy face, flying in. Thank you, Ninja. Flying Ninja. We call you the Flying Ninja. Good to see you, buddy. Diego, thank you. Thank you, Shauna. Kyle says guitar face is perfect. I tried, man. Baden, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Stargazer. Much appreciated. Metal Mark says one of the first things to have is the worst thing to have is the cup. It's true. Man, when a cupcake looked as delicious as that, you want one of them cupcakes, man. I was like, I forgot to tell Stardust to get the cupcakes in our grocery order. Dang it. Dave said, I'm floored. Kind of speechless. Thank you, buddy. Says you're an amazing guitarist, composer. I appreciate that, Dave. Thank you so much. I mean, I don't write the pop, my stuff's tripping. Hang on. Okay, we're connected. I appreciate you, Dave. By the way, I kept listening to your stuff. I'm like, man, let me see if I can come up with it. It's hard to do blues because it's the 1-4-5, It's the 1-4-5, and you got to think outside the box sometimes when it comes to the 1-4-5. Doggy, thanks. Thank you, Donald. Appreciate you, brother. The reference said, hey, baby, get yourself a cupcake. That's right. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Todd. Michael Mark ain't no cure for the cupcake blues. Ain't that the truth, man? Ain't no cure, man. You got to either have some or you don't. Steve, thank you so much, buddy. There you go, Dave. Jake said, this reminded me of Allman Brothers, Jessica and Eric John's Cliff Dope. Man, that's awesome, dude. Where the guitars did the storytelling. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Thank you, Jacob. Mel Mark said he crying in cupcakes. There you go. He crying in his cupcakes. Maiden Go, thank you so much, buddy. Dave got the happy tears. I love to see it, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Old man Bonsky in the house. He says, "Sup? What's up, dude?" Okay, it was strawberry. I was right. It looked like strawberry. Kyle said, "What's the name of the female Dio's name?" It is what's her? I don't know what her first name is, but look up the band Liliac. 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 It's her last name. I can't remember her first name though. But yeah. Or the singer, the old singer of Chastain, Leather Leone, is another Dio-ish quality singer. That's a female. Steve said, you should play more blues, Rick. I got 2 more blues songs after, on top of that one I've written. One was kind of more jazzy blues, and one was like old school Delta blues. But Eric Clapton is my favorite blues player of all time. I grew up on a lot of Eric Clapton. I saw Eric Clapton in '84, the Behind the Sun tour. He's one of my favorites for blues, and Hendrix too, of course. But Eric Clapton is my all-time favorite. That one speaker, I said, love the shirt. Thank you, buddy. Marshall. I only use Marshalls, man. I've got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 sitting in here. I got a 5th one at my friend's house, but I got a DSL 100, JCM 2000, 2 Marshall valve states, and I have a Code 100 in a box. Still, it's been in a box for years. I've never opened the box. Wildcat knows, let the metal flow. That's the Chuck Schuldiner right there. Gorzo said, hey, you done dinner? I did eat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. FGLE said he gave on humbuckers, P90s all the way. That's what's up, man. You got to find what works for you, man. Never know. Maiden, thank you so much. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Philip Williams, thanks for the super chat, my friend. Let me get one. Says that's a really big guitar. Is it? It's not too big, but yeah, it's a full-size guitar. Ain't no doubt about that, man. It's not too heavy though. It's about 6.5 pounds. Pella got the count. Dang, 441. What's going on? Yeah, I'm cranking it down tonight. It's a good night tonight. Tuesday's all kinds of crazy. Maiden goes from Manila. That's great to see you, brother. Let me get one. How you doing, bro? Good to see you too, man. Philip says Sabbath intro, your best guess. Sabbath. Here's the best Sabbath intro of all time. Singer. Sorry, you said when the heart started pouring out, I had in my glass. There you go, buddy. It's a lyric in there's a song that we wrote called Banyan for the Leash album, and he goes, I want to pour your heart into a glass so we could drink of our love. That reminds me of that, what you just said there, buddy. That's a good one. Cardi says, can you paint it black? How's it going? I see a red door and I want it painted black. Todd, I don't know any Creed now, but Mark Tremonti is a fantastic player. I ain't gonna lie, man. Let me get one. Says, hope you're having a blessed night. I am, buddy. Thank you. Hope you're having a great one too out there. Estefania Plasencia Ventura says, jazz. You know, I love some jazz, old school jazz. Actually, like progressive jazz, like Al Di Meola. That's my favorite. DOA says, strawberry cupcake with the cheesecake frosting. Yeah, man. That's how Publix used to do it. They don't do it like that no more. Kyle John said, with the turnaround. That's what's up, dude. Always got to have the turnaround. Stargazer, he liked the 120 proof. Whew, that's heavy, dude. Hezekiah says, hey, man, it's been a while. Yeah, what's up, dude? Good to see you. He said, I love watching you play. Could you play any Linkin Park, One Step Closer? I don't know that. All I know is the chorus to Numb. I like Linkin Park, I do, but I never tried to learn this stuff. Not really. Hansa, thank you so much. Vaspar TV, how you doing? Sarah, what's going on? Thank you so much. Hanson said, never saw you live before. Hey, man, first time for everything. Dueler self-play MCR, I don't know any. My Chemical Romance? No, I don't know none. That's not my jam right there. That's not my tempo. But I appreciate you liking it. That's for sure. Tom says, and I've watched The Hateful Eight in the 70 minutes. Ooh, that's a great movie, man. Hateful Eight's an amazing movie. Crazy. Thomas says, can you play the Floods outro? I know a little bit. Probably the solo part, not the outro. It's pretty much the same stuff after that, though. Just a bunch of ninth chords, which is pretty awesome, though. Leon TGT said, what's your favorite rock song? Judas Priest, Electric Eye is my favorite rock song, I guess. There you go, Philip. He said he found the button. That's what's up. Oh, guitar guy knows. Dave knows. Eric Clapton. Oh, yeah, buddy. I actually have Forever Man in here, too. You ever... Remember that song, Forever Man? That's one of my favorite solos of all time. Bruce the bassist, what's up, dude? Maiden Go says, oh yeah, Eric Clapton. Yes, sir. Maybe I will play that. Anti says, Melody Christea. Who's that? DOA says, the new song, a new drug needs a new cupcake. There you go. I need a new cupcake. X-Viral, what's up, dude? There you go, Philip. Chaluli Malazi said, what's up, brother? How you doing? Watching from Zambia. Great to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well out there. My man says, this is the funniest thing ever. I just played the Heaven and Hell intro riff, and my man Zion, he said, can you play it? How long you been? Did you just get here, Zion? I seen you before, man. Zion's he got a request for everything, bro. But if you want me to hear it again, Stargazer knows Naked in the Rain. That's off of, what's that? What album is that? Oh, shoot. That's the one with Craig Goldie. I don't know that one, man. I love that Overlove was my favorite song off that one. Or All the Fools Sailed Away was a good one, too. Yeah, all I know is I know the old stuff. Last in Line, Rainbow in the Dark, Holy Diver. That's my stuff. Todd says Rick needs a Blackcraft sponsorship. What's Blackcraft? I'll take a sponsorship, though. Shoot, man. Hook me up. Great to see you, Chaluli. I appreciate you, buddy. Mel Mark said, I bet if I asked Ozzy, Black Sabbath Ozzy or Black Sabbath Dio, he goes, oh, you know I'd go with Dio. Maiden Go, appreciate it. Juji talking about some fucking Dolkin. Okay. We'll do, how about we're going to do fucking Dolkin and a quick Eric Clapton for Dave. TikTok Patriot, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Jacob says, Clapton and Hendrix are the GOATs. That's true. He said Gary Clark Jr. is the new GOAT. I've seen that kid. Yeah, he's pretty amazing, dude. He said, any underrated artists you recommend? There's so many, buddy. So many. I mean, I don't even know. I couldn't even think of one. I mean, I could think of the people I watch, you know. Lester Mitchell, a guitar player that needs to be known more, I think. Jay Tarantino needs to be known more. James Norton's another guitar player I love to watch, and he needs to be known more. So many. Yeah, DC, you know what's up. Rip Ace, for sure. Maybe we'll play a little quick pick of that. Cardu knows Pick of Destiny. TikTok said we got 450 likes now. Shoot, man. TikTok says like, share, subscribe. That's right. Philip, thank you so much, buddy. Mel Mark says, since we're doing food, how about Van Ham pound cake? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Uh-oh, migraine attacks happening. No, Tom. Todd says, you got any Richard Collins? I don't even know who that is. I'm not even sure who that is. I got you right. Cast iron knows you got to have a drill for that pound cake. No problem, Tom, man. Take care of yourself, buddy. I mean, life always comes first. I always say it, man. So if you need to roll out, man, I'll do it, man. Get some rest. Chill out. No worries, brother. No worries. We appreciate you, dude. Oh, Melody is. Oh, I got you. Melody. That's her name? I had no idea, man. Dream Evil, thank you so much. Yeah, that's a good record, man. General Kenobi announced, what's going on? How you doing tonight? Good to see you. I always see you at Brody's. Great to see you. Sion Dahari, good. I'm doing good, buddy. How about you? Tom says, do you like the 84? Nah, I never got into that Dune, man. It's a long movie, man. It was kind of boring to me when I was a kid. I wasn't feeling it. I thought I would love it. I didn't love it. I didn't like the new one, the remakes either. Not yet. Yeah, it says which Ace solo is your favorite? Detroit Rock City, buddy. I love that one. We're probably gonna play it here in a second. Stone Bass talking about Red Water Christmas Morning. Isn't that typo negative, right? Am I right? TikTok, there you go. Val Mill. Stardust just yelled at me for something. Vale says Daniel Marquez talked about it. That's awesome, Vale. I love Daniel. He's an awesome kid, man. He's there's not too many people around here who can play Yngwie, and he's getting there. He's getting there really, really quickly, and I love to see it, man. I love Yngwie. And Dan's a great kid. He's a great kid. Cast Iron said, this guy needs respect for just being a male archivist. There you go, buddy. That's my Spider Guy. What's up, dude? Fred in the house from Indiana. Good to see you. Thank you, Stardust. You've played that for me. Stardust played that for me. Brody. Donald says, Brody showing that dress he's going to wear. No. But he got 139 Canadian dollars from Ghost of Maiden, so hey. No one's giving me money to do anything. There you go, Anthony. Thanks for posting James, man. I love James. James is an amazing dude. He's one of the nicest people you ever meet, and he's one of the craziest guitar players I've ever seen in my life. I love watching James. Antonio from Brazil. Obrigado, amigo. Too Safely, thoughts on Megadeth? I think Megadeth is great, man. They've always had some great musicians and some killer songs. Ed say, you like to get an electric guitar. What should I do first? Chords. Learn chords. Just learn chords. You learn the six basic chords, you can play 1,000 songs just like that, brother. Long Willie knows Trigador the Burninator. That's classic, man. Tom says, you take my Magrine and I'll be Freight Train. I feel that, man. Yeah, from Malaysia. Good to see you, buddy. The Spider Guy says, can you 7/8 Armley only using your 5th string? No frets needed, buddy. Because that song is difficult, Spider Guy. That's the hardest song to play. Spider Guy, just no offense to you, buddy. 7/8 Army is for someone that just picked up a guitar yesterday. I picked up a guitar 30 years ago. Yeah, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, man. DOA says, how about Strawberry Fields Forever? That's a great tune, man. Murdo John says, Marshall Top Ibanez. You know that's right, brother. Kenneth, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Tom says Malaysia. There you go. Daniel says, which one of your favorite guitar brand? Right here, buddy. That's all I use, but I don't use nothing else. DOA talking about some Jedi blues. Jedis have blues? I never knew that. Cast Iron says, I still have the Malmsteen Black Star Pot 45 that came in the guitar. Dang, bro. I never got that one. I had a Tony McAlpine one. It was called Birds of Prey with Billy Sheehan. I would rip that out of the guitar player, man. I used to love those things, man. I might even have that somewhere. This sounded terrible, though. They sounded terrible. Like, unbelievably terrible. All right, we got a couple quick cover pieces we're going to do. We're going to do some Dockin for Ju G, and we're going to do some Clapton, and then we're going to do something else. I don't know. Let me see. All right, that's all I got, Ju G. I'm afraid to play these other things because I don't know them so well anymore. I got to practice them. That's some fucking dolking right there, man. All right, let's see if I remember this. All right, this one for Dave right here. Some Clapton right here, man. Remember this one? That's a good one, though. It could have been better. It could have been better. I'm sorry, Dave. That could have been better. All right, real quick. We're going to play the solo to Detroit Rock City for Ace Frehley. I'm not going to play this whole song. That's for Ace Frehley right there. We ain't got time to play the whole jam tonight, but dang it, man, that's a great one. We played it several times throughout the last week. And just because anyone cares, I'm going to play some Yngwie Malmsteen real quick. It's called I'll See the Light Tonight. There's a little cover moment there for everybody. Hope you enjoyed them. I know I did. Let's see. All right, we're going to get back to... We got one more song we got to get out of here, and then we got to get out of here. This song crazy, though. This song crazy. So we'll see if I can even get through it myself. Let's see. Let's see. All right, we got a lot of comments there and all that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Mel Mark, yeah, I know a couple of Alice in Chains. I know Wood. I know Dem Bones. That's about it. Yap says, "Is it possible? Is it possible to play a Dragon Force song? Do you think it's possible, Yap? Let me know, bro. And I understand. I'm gonna play it for Yap because I should get paid. If I got paid a damn nickel for every time I've had to play Dragon Force, I could probably retire. Why can't I just retire?" can I retire yet, man? Let's see. All right, Spire Guy says, I've been playing for 4 years, but I just learned how to play, one string instead of three. No offense, thing. I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Not much I can't play, but it's a great song for people to learn. And and Jack, hey, Jack, he plays it up here. That's how Jack does it. Dan says, no Ibanez? Since I said it's kind of the same as Jackson. Jackson and Ibanez are two completely different entities, my friend. They're completely different. There's no similarity between the two. I can assure you of that. But I appreciate you though. There's nothing wrong with Ibanez, but that'd be a preference. It's a personal preference of what feels better. Reference, merci beaucoup, buddy. Have a great night. Down says Rick might whistle for the dark horse once in a while. It's always close. It's close by. It's always close. Down knows that one. Juji, there you go. Andrew, I'm doing good, buddy. Tom said, you trying to hold on? I feel you, buddy. Jake said, you probably already answered this, but what song is your favorite, most fun to play? Any one of my originals, honestly. But when it comes to like someone else's song, Electric Eye by Judas Priest or Another Thing Coming, old school stuff, Holy Diver. I don't know. I played a lot of songs in my life, to be honest. Caleb said, that's effing insane. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Nick B. Backyard Studios, appreciate you, brother. Tom said, I have no good medical end that I could vape to relieve the pain. I feel you. It's on the way from Slovakia. All right, there you go. Tim says, save some girls. I already had my fill, man. I'm good to go. I'm set for life now, buddy. You can have them. You can have them, Tim. They're all yours, my friend. Find them all. Don't pay them too much, though. That's for sure. Tahiro Herrero Tradicional from Spain. Muchas gracias. Bienvenidos, amigo. Sujatha Waris again. How you doing? Good to see you again. Great to see you. Thanks, Nick B. I appreciate it. Vinny Menino, what's up, buddy? Thank you, Sujatha. Juji's feeling it. Thank you. Cast Iron says, nothing more to say. Badass. Thanks, brother. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate you, my friend. Tom said, I recently stumbled on Cheats Marin's channel. Cheats is hilarious, dude. Steve knows Ben them twanger strings. You got that. Thanks, Tanner. Appreciate you, brother. Noise knows that's some nostalgia right there. Son of a Gun, listen to Fracture Mirror. That's a great instrumental piece right there, man. It is unbelievable. It's amazing. Nick B, thanks for subscribing, friend. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Philip. Tim Tax, that's a sub for me, too. I appreciate you, brother. And you can have on them girls, too. No, trust me. Tom, thank you, buddy. Steve, Sujatha, thank you. He's talking noise nocturnal depression nostalgia. Is that a Japanese band? Never heard of it. There you go. Ty said, do I know any murder junkies? I don't even know what that is. Sounds like a candy bar. Cast Iron, thank you, buddy. Tim Tags, thank you. Thank you, Tom. Juji's feeling it. I know, Gigi Allen. There's no one on YouTube who's going to play Gigi Allen. That's hilarious to me. Nick B, thanks, brother. Thank you, Sujatha. Vinny says, how do you get better at playing in time? I find trying to come up with a cool riff to a metronome or drummer, it just sounds the same. Does the riff come first or the drums? It really just depends. I've done both. I've done it both ways. I'll come up with a riff first, and then I'll write the drum beat to it. Or I'll write the drum beat first and come up with a riff on top of it. But timing is metronome. Just a flat metronome is your best friend for timing. To play better in time. I can guarantee you that, man. Yeah, there you go, Philip. Felipe, obrigado, amigo. Nick B, he's like, whoa, thank you, Philip. Damn, Pellet, 502? My God. Todd says Jackson, Charville, Japanese. There are some, yes. This one's from Japan, yes, indeed. Adam PNW, what's up, buddy? Good to see you tonight, man. I got a lot of comments. I missed a few. Thanks, Cast Iron. Anna Fernandez, wow, how you been, Anna? She said, yeah, it's been like a month. That's great to see you tonight. Hope you're doing great. Thanks, Noise. Philip, there you go. Mauricio, hello. Nick B knows. Tom said, that's it. He's out. Have a great one, Tom. We'll see you soon. Thank you, Sujatha. Spider Guy, thanks, brother. Bryson Peoples, can you do Paranoid? I could. But my friend, do you know what? Did you know that it came out the year 1970? It's 2025 now. And Black Sabbath got about 40 albums. Is there any other song by Black Sabbath besides Iron Man and Paranoid? Those are the only two people know. Why is it only two songs that only people know? I mean, not everybody. But Paranoid always comes up. Why Paranoid? Why Paranoid? What's so hard about it? What's so cool about it? Let me know. I just want to know. Have a great night, Spider. There you go, Sujata. Yeah, Van Morrison. Interesting. He's a great writer. Maraji Langa, much love to you, buddy. Thank you. Mike Freeman, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much, man. Owen said he's surprised. Well, thanks, Owen. Jaime Rosso, thank you, brother. Nick Schmidt in the house. There you are, buddy. Let's see. Ezra, I'm about to play something so crazy you probably have to leave because it's too much. Phil said, let's hear your best original. This might be it, man. This one might be it. Caleb, I don't know any Testament. I've heard Testament, quite a bit back in the day, but I never learned it. Sujatha knows Jaco Pastorius is one of the best ever, yes. Ricky, I've been playing for 28 years now. Thanks, Hunter. Todd knows Grover Jackson, Japanese. Yeah, it depends. There you go, Phil. He's a top us off. You know how we do. Bonita Edwards, hello there. Owen says, what tips would you give someone for their second year of practice, how they can improve playing and leave the plateau of it? Yeah, it's nothing but mundane practicing of exercises. Stuff like, I got tons of them, dude, but here's a quick one for you, man. You can do something like this. You can go, I'm sorry, you go like 1, 2, 4, like. Stupid stuff like that, man. It's like, it's constant, but you gotta play it slow and practice it, or something like this, even like. Over and over and over and over and over and over. There's three scale patterns, basically, 3 finger patterns for scales. You got one, like a 1, 2, 4. You got a 1, 3, 4. And you got your whole notes. And you're just practicing this stuff all over the neck as much as you can. Constantly. Like hours worth. Like I did this stuff, stupid stuff, mundane, boring stuff for like 6 to 8 hours a day. Constantly. That's all I did. I sat in a lazy boy with a metronome and watched cartoons and soap operas for like hours, man. But yeah, this is where the big dedication comes into play if you really want to take it to the next level. And I'm talking major dedication. Everything goes away, man. No video games, no streaming, no Facebook, no YouTube, no Instagram. It's all gone, man. You got to turn it all off and focus on that one thing. I promise you, man. See, Bryson just popped off the only other Iron Maiden song. So Iron Maiden. Black Sabbath. Does Black Sabbath only have 2 songs? Only 2? I'm not sure. I'm still waiting to see why Paranoid and or Iron Man is so needed to be heard. Let me know. I can play both of them with ease. But let me know why it's so important to you. I want to know why it's important. I really do. I seriously do. I do. Not lying. Nick Schmidt, he said, must have just missed. No, I got one more song to go, buddy. Thank you, Sujatha. I appreciate you so much. That's awesome. Let me see. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, Caleb. It's the sign of the Southern Cross. Now that's a Black Sabbath song right there, brother. That's a Black Sabbath song. Haley Souza, good to see you, buddy. Infinite Dark, I never heard of that, man. Bradley, Never Say Die. That's a good one too, yeah. Sujat says, you are more than aware. Thank you. It's just a 6-string guitar, but I'd love to have an 8-string, man. But someone got to buy it for me because that costs money. Suck It Nerd says, Warning is my favorite Black Sabbath. That's interesting. I never heard that one. Nicholas says, new sub here, rock on. Thank you, buddy. I grew up with Dio Black Sabbath. That was the first Black Sabbath I ever was Dio Black Sabbath. All right, Philip says, Paranoid is a classic with the driving directions that keeps you there. Is it? You think so? I mean, I've heard it probably 30,000 times at minimum. 30,000 times at least. And I've probably played it more than that in my life. That's fun. Okay, thank you, Suchat. I appreciate you. Todd says newer compositions are perfect composition. Actually difficult and complicated, yeah. This next one's ridiculous. You said you literally respond to all of us in chat like a progressive professional man of dignity and awareness and connection. I'd try. So grateful. Thank you. Anti says, will you play a White Sabbath, Sabbath, Plasma Sabbath? Sabbath, Plasma Sabbath. That's a good one. Nicholas, God bless you too, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you, Sujat. Long Define says, every instrument's the hardest to play. 8 hours per day to reach it. That's true. Yeah, you got to put the time in, man. It don't matter what you play. Guitar, drums, bass, violin, French horn. It don't matter. You got to put that mega time in. Bruce Selena from Hollywood. Great to see you, buddy. There you go, John B. That's a classic. Symptom of the Universe. Donald James like the Into the Void. Todd said Robert Plant's playing in Wheeling, West Virginia? Wow. Matt Jackson was that pinball wizard. Vinny says, you ever get your hands on an Ibanez Xiphos or just never tried them. No. Federico from Mexico, he says Into the Void. That's what you better go follow Donald. Donald plays Into the Void. I don't know that one. Let's see. Vinny said, ever mess with Fishman? Nah, no Fishmans, buddy. I used to mess with DiMarzios and I switched to Seymour's. That's all I do anymore. Caleb said, I love Black Sabbath with Dio. That was their best era. Yeah. Dehumanizers were good too. All right, let me see if I remember this song. This could be bad. Let me think of it. Oh God, let me think of it. This song is hard, even for me. I got it. Let's try it out. All right, if you're a guitar player and you have any doubt of your skills, this song might be for you. It's called No Excuse, I Quit. That's the name of this song. It's meant for you to be inspired and push yourself even harder, to be honest. But let's see what you think. Yeah, that's pretty much a new song. I wrote that 2 weeks ago. It's called "No Excuse, I Quit," and I hope you don't. I hope you find the way to have fun playing guitar and enjoy it and see where that takes you. You never know where life will take you, so enjoy the guitar if you're playing it, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. Don't worry about nothing else. But thanks everyone for hanging out. I truly appreciate it. We're gonna hit these comments. We gotta get out of here, man. It's 12:24. I gotta go chill. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. Like, shoot, man. Let's see. Down says, play what? Rebecca, thank you so much. We appreciate it. TikTok page is awesome. Thank you so much for coming in here and subscribing. Tomorrow we're gonna try. We're trying for 69,420. We need to hit 69,420. Hopefully tomorrow, if not by Thursday. That would be huge. But thank you for being one of those subscribers, Rebecca. I truly appreciate that. Stardust like, that's my favorite song right there. That's what's up. Daniel Berry, how you doing, brother? Thank you, Tom Todd. Thank you. Bruce Lena, thank you. Philip's like, ah. Stardust feeling the fire. Laura Dot's like, hot damn. That's a crazy one. Thank you, Laura. Kairi Kumar, God is good. Bless you. John Mayhan, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. John V, so let's get this guy to 100K. We trying hard, John V. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate that support right there. We're going to try, man. We're working hard. Mandalore, there you go, buddy. Tom said double plus. Good. Thank you, man. Sujatha, thank you. Thank you. Joel Easton, appreciate you, brother. Todd, thank you. Laura, again, thank you. There he is. TikTok Patriot, thank you so much, brother. Eric in the house, what's up? He said, hello, Rick in the stream. Hope everyone's having a fantastic meeting. Yes, sir, Eric. Great to see you, brother. Hope you're doing good tonight. Mo Mark said, Miyako's piano cover, Love Bites Dystopia Syndicate. I'm going to go check that out, man. That's good. Jake Viben said he had to stop by. Missed us. How you been, buddy? Good to see you, man. Hope life ain't treating you too bad out there, man. It's a lot. It's busy these days, man. Busy. But it's good to see you, brother. Danny J, thanks, brother. Appreciate you there. Thank you, Jake. JB said he's feeling that. You know we do, man. John Mahan, thank you so much, buddy. Tag said, whatever. Solo, you're on Spotify. I'm not on Spotify just currently, no. We're working to get it on Spotify. But yeah, the album's everywhere, every single place but Spotify. Even here on YouTube. On my YouTube page, you can check out my album. For sure. There you go, Tom. Don said, this definitely seems like the hardest song to learn. It keeps switching up at the end. It's just in it. It goes everywhere. My goal was to create the craziest song I could ever write. And that's pretty much there. Dang, Eric. Eric said, we got 539. What's up? That's amazing. Agent Smith, thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you, Sujatha. Allison Atkinson, he said, this is awesome. Thank you, Allison. Tag, you're welcome, buddy. Looks like we got some Japanese right there. Domo arigato gozaimasu. Good to see you from Japan. JBS says, well, I guess I'll go burn my guitar. Not since I'm not. That is the song that would do it for people. It would. But don't do that, buddy. Like I said, just have fun. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your guitar. See where it takes you. You never know. You don't got to be the greatest guitar player in the world to do something with a guitar. And there's many out there that have done it. He always says, check out later. He has an idea for your next live 80s. There you go, buddy. Tom, thank you, buddy. Sujatha, thank you. I got a lot of comments to go. Okay, there we go. Stardust Jake, take those. The Shred Master, thank you, buddy. John Dow's called it Shred Fest 2025. That's what's up. Mary McSee, thank you so much. Todd, appreciate you there. Caleb, again, thank you. Thank you, Sujatha. Philip Williams, appreciate that, dude. Very nice, man. Tom said, he back from the dead. Okay, buddy. Jake says, not even close. Rick, that motive. I mean, that's what I'm talking about, Jake. That's what I love to see, man. Todd, that says another new song. I got songs I wrote a song for virtually every single week this entire year, plus most of last year. We got tons. Brown Girl, thank you so much. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Sujatha. R&R, Don Regato. Jake, thank you, buddy. Congrats on the 69K. We getting there, buddy. It'll be a party when we hit 69,420. You never know. Could be this week. Tom said, dang it, I'm going to work. God thinks I'm retired. I hear you, brother. One day. Jacob, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Sujatha says, thanks, my friend. You give us so much forever. Grateful. Thank you, forever eternity. Thank you so much. Mel Mark says, what about 6969? Good, possible. It could also be 69666. Could be 667 too. Or could be 777. A lot of things could happen. Koa Aki, thank you, buddy, for subscribing. Todd says, newer songs, keeping it fresh. We got plenty. Thank you, Sujatha. Much love to you tonight. Todd says, leave us alone in the night. You know what's up. Exotic Ostrich, he says, I hope you having a wonderful night. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a great night or day wherever you're at. Philip, take care tonight, man. Appreciate you. Jake says, life's been life. Stress, work, busy, but I'm making time to hang and play guitar. That's what I love to see, man. Star says, oh, puppy. Where a puppy? I didn't know. Where's some puppies? Tacho Sanchez, thank you, buddy. Of course, he wants the trooper. I'll be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. I will be back tomorrow at 10 p.m. Quartz, come back and ask me again, buddy. I'm pretty tired right now. Elvis, King of Rock and Roll, my buddy. Why you doing? But I love Elvis, man. My hair, God bless you too, brother. Jake's I've been dropping jewels up and left and right up here. Thank you, Jake. Agent Smith, I think you can handle some mousy. Buddy, I played I'll See the Light tonight earlier. Well, if you come back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern time, I'll play some more English for you, buddy. Well, I got to get out of here, man. Son of a gun said a lot of guitar players on the night. I had to say you're the coolest one with the best attitude. Thank you, son of a gun. Much appreciated, brother. There you go, Jake. Just Start says, I'm trying to learn guitar currently, but my hands do not like coordinating with my brain. That's a hard part to get past, yeah. But it's only been a week. I'm sure I'm being, yeah, 100%, buddy. Call yourself in about 6 months and see where you're at. It takes a little work. You are not meant to play a guitar. No one around here is meant to play a guitar. You have to learn how to play that guitar. You got to learn hard, man. But keep at it, have fun with it. Just start, have fun, buddy. You too, Eric. Take care, my brother. Thank you, Sujatha. Tom says, I told you that I have audio hallucinations. This brain, I probably replay of the session. There you go, man. Todd says, can we end on some traps, huh? Back on, I'll take you on. Headstrong, I'll take on anyone. Classic song. Was that their only hit, too, I think, right? Maybe he had two. I don't remember. Jake says, Rick's creative genius is unmatched. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. You're fine. Hello. Maiden Go. Appreciate you, brother. Star says, Rick, the corgi that was sent. Oh, okay. We got a corgi now? You'll have to show it to me. Okay, Storm says, bro, your guitar skills are awesome. Subscribe. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Jake says, hope you have a great night. Sujatha, thank you. Anti said, you got some warm naan bread with some chicken bow ties, white cheese garlic, BG Momo sauce, peanut butter. And I think that's all Indian stuff, right? Because we watched this one, it's a guy named Brennan Taylor. He's been eating Indian stuff lately, and I've been seeing this naan bread and some stuff like that too, man. Peanut butter, dark chocolate, that sounds good though. Tom said, it's 5:30 in Germany. I know, brother. Jamestown says, do you know any tricks in between chugs like harmonics? Oh, yeah, for sure, brother. I'll do all that stuff. Come back tomorrow night at 10 and we'll rock on. Is Brody still playing or no? Do we know? I don't know. Let me see. We're going to check and see if Brody's still playing. I don't know if he is, man. We went a little longer than usual. According to this, Brody's still going. All right, we're going to go head over to Brody, the Super Shredders channel right now. I'm going to cut this stream off here. We got to get out of here, but go check out my friend. Hey, Ashley Raider X, what's up? Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. And Raider X, we got the whole team. Hey, it's good to see you. Unfortunately, how we out of here? I've been going for 2.5 hours. So I got to go to work tomorrow, and I got some scheduled couch time tonight. But it's great to see you guys. Hope you're doing well out there. All right, Zach says Brody is live. All right, so we're gonna go see Brody for show. We got 82 people in here. I want every 82 of you to go see Brody. I'm gonna end the stream, and you're gonna get an opportunity to click a link and go see Brody. Brody's a great friend of ours, and he's a wonderful young kid, killing it with the rock and roll you love. Guns N' Roses, Metallica. Who else? He plays Bullet for My Valentine, My Chemical Romance. He plays all the old stuff. Ozzy, Black Sabbath. He plays it all, man. He plays it all. So make sure. Okay, ready to say the same, bro. It's my first night back, and I'm already tired. But it's a crazy night tonight. But it's great to see you guys. Much love to both of you. But yeah, we're going to go see Brody. So make sure you click on this link. And that's it. Hope you have a great rest of your day or night wherever you're at in this world. I want you to stay safe out there. I want you to be good to each other. And I want you to take care of each other. Because that's all we got. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern time. That's Wednesday, October 29th at 10 p.m. Eastern. Come on back and see us again real soon. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Let's go see Brody.